Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Brutalism land. Welcome to 1967 land. Welcome to Abandoned All Your Dreams and Hopes for the Future land. And also not forgetting high-rise building land and Tesco Superstore land. We're going to do a big walk around Salford town, not just the precinct. We're going to have a look at Salford, proper Salford. Well, first thing to note, there's the Mother of God Catholic Church here. And the one traditional building in all of Salford precinct is this bad boy. We'll come round, you'll see that the church itself has been demolished and they've put this warehouse here in its place. Parish of St. James and All Souls, Mother of God and St. James's Catholic Church. And you'll see how anachronistic it is. The traditional building, that is. When you come around here, you find it's all brutalism. So this backwater back alley here is actually the main road at Salford precinct. It's just it's got that Pripyat Chernobyl vibe that was very popular with architects in the 60s and 70s and the late 50s. We're approaching Salford Market, the covered section where they sell you all sorts of markety things. And here's one of the entrances to Salford Shopping Centre. As you can see by the mould. Oh, that's trying to get them to do stuff. Everyone gets told to have a nice day. We are American now. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Let's have a terrible day. Hey man, good morning. Thanks very much. Cheers. Someone with impeccable taste just walked past me, of course. Right, let's go deep. Okay, our first step after the Pripyat Chernobyl that you see before you will be the last row of houses in the big abandoned estate that was over there. I think there's a few remaining outliers. We're going to go have a look. Follow your dreams. What you see before you is all the plastic cladding removed because of the Grenfell Tower fire in London. And here it asks you, do not sound your horn as the guards cannot hear. Why would you hire deaf guards? What would be the purpose of a guard without an essential sense? Again, look at the sun reflecting on this guy. All that plastic cladding removed. We were just there, and I bring you Salford Town's or Salford Precinct's premier fighting pub, the Winston. You want to get drunk and beat some guy up? Come to the Winston. You want a pint glass smashed over your face requiring 12 stitches? Come to the Winston. You want to hang out with a bunch of fearful, angry men who can't figure out what the hell life is about? Eric Cantona, come to the Winston. There's more barbed wire and razor wire in the back of the Winston pub than there is in Kiev and Kharkiv and Mariupol. Got here, this is the beer garden for the Winston pub. Quite dramatic, looks like a US correctional facility. Yeah, it's the beer garden. You bring your children, you sit in there, it's nice and secure. At least you know there's the toilet there for when you need to hang out, and at least you know your kids can't escape when they're in, so that's good. Victory for the Veitch. So look at that sunshine. It's actually about 10 degrees. Can you believe it? 1st of March, no more February, not the month of Valentine's anymore. Are we in the month of Easter or not even yet? No, we're in that weird month between Valentine's and Easter. So this was all a giant housing estate with lots and lots of houses, hundreds of houses, maybe a couple thousand people. Considerate constructors have moved in. Don't know what they're going to build. I guess houses. But what is interesting is there's one row of houses that they've not demolished because one resident has remained. He's held out. He or she, probably a she with all the pink. You know, we're not gender neutral anymore. That's over. So let's just get a different angle. I'm going to walk around the estate a bit, then we'll come around and have a look at good old Abandy here. It's strange. when everything else has been demolished. And it's been a few years. I walked around here a good few years ago and the grass has taken it all back. We've had a few seasons and the grass and the bushes have taken it all back. But just look at this last one. All materials of value have been removed. It's very popular. In fact, I went into some of these. You can find it on my YouTube channel a few years back, going into this one, and all for the pink house on the end. The abandoned Christmas tree gives it that nice, I don't know what it gives it, next to the living Christmas tree. Whoever lives here, I'm sorry for filming your house. It's nothing personal. Don't get offended. It's just nice to feel like I'm on the set of The Walking Dead, or, geez, how do I put this politically? I'm sure parts of Ukraine are looking like this. So, just to kind of show you what I mean. Oh my. This here was all housing, housing, housing. Here, housing, streets, housing, walkways in between housing, a little bit of grass in front of your housing. Kids' play area over there. Little song thrush in the foreground. And again, it's all old fireworks tubes from the good old days. This was all housing. Loads of housing, streets, housing. And used to be a good bit of crime in the area. You know, poverty creates crime. Not controversial to say, or to connect poverty with crime. Massive group of school kids coming to my right, so I'm going to come around this way. And how interesting, the camera I was going to show you is pointing at the school children. And it's got the anti-vandal spikes. Kids on a school trip or something. I think that's a school over there. But again, this whole area. Can you guess what I'm going to say? Yes, it was houses. Whole estate. The greatest real estate. Just outside central Manchester. Let's get some buildings of Manchester. There you go, tall one. There's the Hilton Hotel. And you've got a few other things behind the bushes. Just want to bring you guys the walk to the very interesting tree. Don't think it's native to the area. And it doesn't seem like it's struggling. Looks like it's doing well. I think it's looks more like a Mediterranean or a tropical kind of tree. But it's just so weird. This whole area devoid of huses. Look at this bad boy. Look at this. This is probably proudly in someone's front yard. I think teenagers... No, it's not burning. That's just sap. Sap coming through. Okay, horticultural viewers. What the hell is this plant? Is this some sort of palm tree? Were these dates? No, it's not a palm tree. It's like an office plant. That's gone rogue. Gone wild. Gone feral. Don't know. Speaking of funny trees, guys, I've got a good one for you. As we face into the sun. Wow. Big sun. So, this bad boy, this big boy, is a eucalyptus tree, native to Australia. As you can see, it's very confused, because our winter is their summer, and this eucalyptus tree has not lost any of its leaves for winter. I don't think it ever loses its leaves. It's not that kind of seasonal tree. And what amazes me is that here in Salford, you know, we're a northern, temperate, quite cold in winter. Look how much this tree's thriving. How old is it? 70? 100? 150? Who knows? But it's just amazing. Let's do a bit of zooming. Let's let you guys enjoy some of its bits. Let's just get, there you go. Eucalyptus. Koala bears like to eat baby eucalyptus leaves. Let me get you some of the branch. Not branch, trunk. Eucalyptus. Brilliant. in between the triplet white towers. These were 1960s monstrosities. They've been redeveloped about 10 years ago. But one last row of houses here as well, hiding between the triplet towers. You're wondering, where have they put everyone? They can't just demolish hundreds of houses. Well, you're looking at the new ones here. We're going to go into proper Salford town, away from Salford Precinct, to show you where they've put everyone. I don't think they're doing any more of these ultra tall towers. They don't think they found them conducive to council estate dwellers' mental health. So it's all about the house now. And enjoy. Let's just walk through the council houses of Salford town. Whoa, rusty sky dish. There you go. Oh, this is England, rusty sky dish. So yeah, they're not too bad. It's better than, ooh, some of them are quite nice. Better to live in these than on the 50th floor of a high-rise. Here you've got the more traditional terraced houses leading to this modern one on the end. Nice big windows. Me likey. Look at the uniformity of these bad boys. Okay, I'm going to show you what they've done. And they've done good. They really have. It cost a lot of money to redevelop many city streets and city blocks. And I can imagine many of these will not be council. They'll be private renting, private ownership. Here in Alder Street. And they've done a good job. And in between, I'll try and get a shot. In between the back, you know, you've got houses and houses. They've got a courtyard section, so everyone's got these gardeny skylight living bits. I'll try and get a shot from a local park that looks above it. Oh, Reservoir Street. Cool name for a street. There's the park. I'm going to get a shot from it for you. So see all this? It goes about 10 streets, 5 streets, hundreds, if not thousands of houses. I'll show you what I mean by the gardeny bits. Yeah, on the side of all these redeveloped houses, there's this raised park. There's this slope, very steep angle, 70 degrees. And it goes into a raised park. And I don't know why it's raised. This must have been something during the Industrial Revolution, the Victorian era, maybe before. Who knows what it was? Factories. Who knows? You like uniformity? Let's get the uniform shot. Look at that perspective. MC Escher into the distance. So up on the hill, up in the raised section, tis park. Ooh, a wild monkey puzzle tree. Let's get a quick look at it. There he is. And, as promised, look in the raised section between the houses is this epic, in the sunshine it looks great, epic rear garden raised section. Have a barbecue, have some drinks, hang out with your friends. Yeah. Daffodils and dewy snowdrops. Gorgeous. So, I was just reflecting, reminiscing, thinking here at the corner of Langworthy Road and whatever road this one is. I can't see any street signs, but it says, be kind always. Good advice. Why not be kind? And you know, the curiosity killed the Charlie. I'm going to find out what this street's called. And why bother with street signs? Nobody needs to know where they are. This, you know, we're just in Salford. We're just at that road that intersects with Langworthy. So we're going to go have a quick look at the top of the bridge to have a look onto Salford Quays, BBC Media City and all that stuff, and then we'll come back and we'll have a proper look at Salford town. Maybe go a little bit that way, have a look at some of the estates. And welcome to Seedley and Langworthy in bloom, supporters of Britain in bloom. Mayflower on a white street. Let's go have a look. Okay, surprisingly quiet next to the motorway, M602. I wanted to take a right, a sharp right, onto, let me get you the street name, Heaven Street. Heaven Street, house number 6 or something. Heaven Street 6. District number 9. Let's go have it. Workman started singing. Oh, a bit of plantage. Look at the flowers. Spring is just around the corner. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh man, what a waste of very good slate. Does anyone know what I can do with all this slate? Right, Heaven Street. Houses are being redeveloped, as you can see. Let's go wide angle. Now this here, this is quintessentially Salford, or quintessentially Coronation Street, quintessentially northern. I love the peeling paint. Oh, don't worry, Pigeon, you can stay in the shot, I don't mind. Oh, you're busy flirting, okay, fair enough. Basement's been blocked off. Heaven Street, that's a lovely faded Heaven Street. Okay, we're deep in Salford town now. There's a lot of renovation, a lot of construction, a lot of optimism. And of course, everything looks cheerful in the sun. Full skips. Full skips are a sign of progress. In order to gain new things, one must throw away the old world. Well, so England is a country of two halves. There's the south. Oh, I love the pastel. There's the south, where they're full of Europeans, Anglo-Saxons, Germanics, Normans. Normans are ancient Vikings who settled in the north of France and mixed with Les Gaulois, the natives of France, and they became Normans. Norman, well, the north here where we are, the reason why there's a different blood, different spirit, different energy. Oh wow, look at the orange and the blue. Different energy is because your northerner is half Celtic, half Viking, and I mean traditional Viking. None of this settled and pacified and became avec l'ail, garlic. No, we're talking about traditional pagan, 6'5" tall, blonde, blue-eyed Thor warriors coming here and fancying the dark-haired Celtic women. They mixed together. No, and they created your average northerner. Lots of Irish, again, Celts in the west part of England, Liverpool and Manchester. And interestingly, funnily, just as soon as I mentioned, here's a proper back ginnel, typical ginnel. I'm going to try not to film my face today. You guys know what I look like. But was there not an England football match or a Liverpool match I saw where the Scousers, the Liverpool fans, were jeering and booing and generally being negative about the England national anthem? And I saw a banner, little lemur, I saw a banner that said, "Get England out of Liverpool." Now, could my more Liverpudlian viewers please, in the comment section, fill me in and fill in my international audience and maybe also the other Brits. What is this antagonism between Liverpool and England? I thought Liverpool was in England. I thought the Liverpool were English. Is it the Viking blood? Is it the Celtic blood? Is it the Hillsborough disaster? Is it the fact that Maggie Thatcher wiped out the industries of the north? Who knows? Okay, we're coming onto another main drag, and here's the Ashley Brook, a Joseph Holt pub Joseph Holt is a big brewery based here in Manchester, and he is the landlord, or his company, the company called Joseph Holt, owns a lot of pubs, or runs a lot of pubs. A lot of orange and blue today. Look at that, more orange and blue. You can't make this shit up. As soon as I say a lot of orange and blue, an orange and blue bus. And of course, Ukraine is yellow and blue. Yellow and blue, Marge Simpson face, Marge Simpson hair, yellow and blue. Okay, anyway, step places, Salix homes, flexible purchase options. Yellow brick, follow the yellow brick housing estate. Let's go and have a look without upsetting any construction guys. There you go. Oh yeah, just doing a little video, don't mind me. Yeah. Very. Huh? Am I the security? No, God no, I'm just a silly YouTuber. No. Oh right. Yeah, right. Alright, nice one. So these are going to be to rent or to buy, these houses?
These are going to be to rent and to buy.
Oh good.
We're going to be doing 2 lots.
Maybe.
It's not just the rent ones, it's the... in fact, the information's out here.
Oh, I go. Oh, man, I appreciate the personalised tour.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Right, let's go. What's your name? Sorry.
I'm Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, mate. What's your name?
Charlie. I know you, Pat.
Your face is
Pat, I reviewed your video on my channel this morning. Mate, how are you? Mate, how are you?
I'm sound, mate. You are
good. Good to know you stop filming.
Right, and then there's also... Yeah, you can register with this, but there's some on 95 or hang on, I think it may be further up.
You know what, Pat, I might have to do this because I'm 41 and I don't own yet. I need to start buying a house.
The best thing I ever did was got involved with my son and started buying properties that needed some work done.
Yeah.
Turned them over, rent a couple out, got another one now. Just finishing, literally a week away from finishing one that we're going to sell.
Yeah.
But again, with my son, who I'm doing all the campaigning with, me and him doing it.
Amazing. Patrick, I'm going to have to join you in construction. I hope you can get me a job as well.
Yeah. But if you look down the actual boards here, information to register, you've got to do it all online and stuff like that. And I'll be taking all the information you can on all the boards, because I know that some of them is for rent, some of them is for rent to buy. Right, so there's quite a few different ways, because you're talking about 95.
I'm going to do rent to buy, you know, rent to buy.
If you can get yourself a quarter of your money together.
Alright, someone's turned their house into the Moorland Sports and Social Club. Bowling and snooker, sponsored by Carling, and we turn around onto Seedley Park Road. All starting to look a little bit bigger houses, more traditional Georgian row of houses, and it all looks up towards Buile Hill Park. Derby Road, what took my eye, not just the modern houses, but the old blocks, maybe even pre-Victorian, 1700s. With the ancient, soon to collapse brick wall. Not doing too well, I'm just giving it a little poke. And I just love old stuff. Old stuff! And suddenly you can see the border where they've repaired it a little bit. Do you guys also love going places that you've never been to? Even if it is just half an hour from your house? For example, these streets. This alleyway here, this faded brick wall, this sunshine coming in. Never seen the sun before. Back alley. And the great reveal today, past the ivy, will be St. Luke's Church. St. Luke's standing proud in the sun on the hill. Go Luke. Tile decoration on the doorways, just opposite the church. Suddenly the house has changed to wood paneling. Wood paneling, slightly Scandinavian feel. Don't know why, it just is. Yep, we're in the land of the wood panelled houses, but directly opposite, little doggy in the window. How much is that doggy in the window? And Broom House, seen better days. Oh, Broomy. I'm gonna go up to the park, and just to show you where we've come from. Solar glare, and we're at Buile Hill Park. Buile Hill Park, the hill of Buile. There used to be a big ass mansion. It's featured on my channel before. Ooh, look at the snowdrops coming through. As I say, we'll have a quick look at the mansion, and then I think we'll wrap it up with a few thoughts. Ooh, look at these nice these nice cone pine trees here. Very uniform. Are they just naturally that shape? Is that a cedar tree? Is this what the Lebanese have on their flag? Looks like a cedar tree. Okay, good to see Buile Hill Mansion. It's being renovated. Schofield and Sons is the company working on it. So, to give you some dates, this mansion was built in 1825. It opened in 1827. In the year 2000, the mansion was closed. And in 2025, they've got some millennial celebration coming up. Millenarian. It says, keep out, dangerous building. Do you guys remember pillars on this channel? Are these Doric pillars? Doric order pillars. Yeah, next to Buile Hill Mansion, there's more set of The Walking Dead, or Kiev, in a couple of days' time. Sorry, shit joke, too soon. But yeah, viewers of my channel will recognize this area. We'll break in at the end one day and bring you the view from in this building. Yeah, the abandoned bit is the Salford Consortium and the garden centre next to Buile Hill Park Mansion, Buile Hill Park Hall. Okay, hot on the heels of novelty, Pendleton Court with a kind of misplaced rising sun Japanese flag emblem. Pendleton Court, care home, Pendleton, Salford. I had no idea this place existed at all, and I quite like the main building, so I'm just going to bring you the main building. And there's quite a lot of private houses around here as well. Might be worth having a quick look at those. But let me just bring you the castle. I think this is quite a modern building, maybe 100 years old, done in a much older style. It doesn't look decrepit enough to be original. Pretty cool though, pretty nice. Nice little extensions. All very civilized. Yeah, if I was old and in a nursing home. Actually no, cut! That there is Buile Hill Academy. Giant school, very large estate. Now just like the photons coming this way, to my right, I think it's an old mansion estate. No, it wasn't the Buile Hill Mansion one, it's a different estate. Some very big houses in there. You can see some of the side of it. Come on phone, you can do it. And I just like the look of these trees along the avenue. Now the houses on the left aren't too small themselves. And the fence suddenly ends. Oh! I see why. It's a different something. Anywho. Never ever been here before. I would guess these brown brick houses are from the 1930s. That's the vibe I get. And what is that big round thing over there? We'll see if anything will be revealed as we get a bit closer. It's a great thing about old cities like Manchester, Salford. There's so much hidden away in the nooks and crannies. So far only grass. Hey, look at some of these bad boys in need of renovation. Chaseley Road, that's where we are. We're on Chaseley Road and nothing is revealed by having a look. Okay, approaching the end of Chaseley Road. And turns out the estate I was admiring was within a larger estate, and we're just approaching the perimeter wall of it now. There's a little gate here, and again very old. So everything that we've seen and admired and walked down has been built after the rich duke or lord or whatever he was, captain, whatever, had his estate. I'll film the taxi coming through, and that's all the shot I need. Now we're in Earlham o' the Heights. Okay everybody, I hope you enjoyed the Salford town walk around. People getting married under the big rainbow flag behind me. What joy, what spring, the birds are tweeting. And I do honestly believe, you know, minus 1 or 2 hiccups geopolitically in the world right now, everything's going to be okay. Love is real, truth is real, brotherhood is real, and all you need to do is be good. So have a good night.